This is the type of mindset that fucking destroys most guys. Most people would play it safe rather than take a chance, okay? And everyone does it at some point. There's some moment in your life where, oh, I could take a chance, or oh, I could just do what's comfortable. If you really want to be awesome, never do the comfortable thing. Always take the fucking chance. And you will fail sometimes, and people will laugh in your face, and sometimes you'll fall on your face, but you will become that guy who fucking destroys and does everything he wants to do, right? Because you're taking chances. Most people are not in that fucking group. There's a really interesting story. Anybody heard of this guy called Wayne Dyer? Wayne Dyer's like a motivational, he's awesome, right? Really fucking cool dude. And he has a story where I totally stole from him, so I'll credit him. There was a chain called Macy's in the States. It's a huge department store, sold like everything. They're worth millions of dollars. And at one point, they put an ad in the paper saying, hey, we're hiring people to be managers and supervisors for our chain. And the union of people who work for Macy's were pissed. They're just like all the people who work in the shops were like, why are you offering these higher quality supervisor roles to people outside the company? You should offer them to us. And they were fucking pissed off. So the management said, oh, we're sorry. Yeah, you guys can have the jobs first. And to get these jobs, all you have to do is you have to come in twice a week, just twice a week, for like 3 hours of training after work. So like Tuesday and Thursday for like something like 2.5, 3 hours. And we'll train you over a period of months, and then you can get these jobs to be supervisors, and actually you can work your way up to actually manage an entire store, make a lot of money, get your own fucking paid expense account and car, like a proper job. So huge opportunity, right? If you're sitting there making like, whatever, $7 an hour fucking at the cashier, to become a manager of a fucking store, that's like becoming an executive, basically. That's a huge step, right? And most people you'd think would want to do that. Guess what percentage of employees in that store actually went ahead and applied, just applied to get on that program to take the training? How many people actually tried to get on that training? Anyone want to guess? As a percentage?
I would guess 3%.
Anyone?
25.
25. Any other guesses? 2%. Okay, so 3%. 3%. Okay? And this is a little number I've really realized is true in everything, in nature, especially with humans. Only 3% of people are even trying. You realize this? Only 3% are actually like, yeah, I want to be really amazing. I want to fucking kick ass. Only 3% will actually, think about it. All they have to do is go, yeah, I'll take that training, show up for 3 hours twice a week, and they're going to get more money, more responsibility, better lives. They're literally going, hey, we could just give you a better life. 3% of people went, yeah, we'll take that. Okay? So that's who you're competing with. Okay, if anybody. Really, I say you only really compete with yourself, right? As long as you're getting better every day, that's awesome. But even if you look at like, well, can I really become a millionaire? Or can I really become amazing with women? Can I do anything? How many guys are in the seduction community? You think it's even 3%? You think it's even 3% of guys who are actually out there? It's not. It's less than that. If it was 3%, there'd be 500 people here, 1,000 people here. Okay? So most people aren't even trying. Okay? And when you realize most people aren't even trying, you can really get whatever the fuck you want out of your life. Anything. There's no limits on what you can get. Multiple girlfriends is just the beginning. Because most people, they're not even trying. They're happy working their shitty job, 8 hours a day, coming home, fucking jerking off to porn and going to sleep. That's most people. Okay, so that's your competition. So you can basically do whatever the fuck you want to do.